We're live.
I should get a house snake.
Should get a house snake. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Superdwarf show. Garrett is getting a snake. How's everybody's day going? We'll get a rocking and a rolling in just a moment. I expect a snow shoveling episode in the near future. We have a snow-related vlog actually going up this Saturday. What is up? Bob, Evans, Chris, Carly Gear, Samantha Arnett, Gary Torini, Christina, Bearded Derper, J. Hill Jr.
What's up, everybody? Look at this sexy little house snake. It's cute.
I think I have to manually focus. There you go.
Look at that thing. This is Rob's hold back. See if I can get it to turn towards you. This one actually has pattern. They never have pattern. You see that?
Yeah.
There you go. Let's see if I can. Oh, down, left, right. Everything in mirror. Look at that cute little snake.
Oh, that's cool.
See that little giraffe pattern? I like calling it a giraffe pattern because they're African house snakes, so it seems appropriate.
That's true.
But we had a tiny little snake. I don't know if you realize this, but Aiden was freaking out on Instagram, and rightly so, because we had a little reel.
Is that
of
the guy that went viral?
No, this isn't it.
He's so tiny. I didn't even look at it in real life.
I know, it's really tiny.
Oh my
You want
God.
to hold it?
No, I don't want to hold it.
Well, you do really good on lives with small ones. Yeah.
No,
it's
this
like half
desk,
the size of the
desk
baby
that we're
house
on currently is one that absorbs.
So there's a reel on our Instagram of one of this one's sisters shedding, and like the little cap came off of it, and I don't know why, but
the internet loved it.
Aiden put it up, and it went boom to 1 million views.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't normally go viral because I feel like we usually do more educational stuff. And people are like, "Don't bore me with that stuff. Show me snakes shedding."
Yeah,
so
apparently that's the magic formula. The new
show your snakes
viral,
shedding.
viral tip of the year.
Apparently, it's somewhat controversial in some circles too. So.
People will create controversy out of nothing.
Yeah, like everyone was saying, you shouldn't touch a snake while it's shedding. Now, I'm not talking about like it's in blue and you could damage the skin or anything. But they were saying like once the snake sheds, you can't touch it because your hands are dirty and you might infect them. And
clearly you don't know anything about snakes, so you may want to take their advice.
I did ask people, they're like, no, you shouldn't do that. And I said, why? You know what I mean? Because I was wondering like, why shouldn't you do that? I know a lot of people, like, if you're
we were getting super chats and
super
I just
new,
ignoring them.
Oh, man. Music it up.
Hold on. We got music this time, guys. You know,
is your
sometimes
music playing that we don't get to hear it again? There it is.
Not that one. I don't want that one. Hold on.
Too late. It's all.
Nope.
All right, into it. All right, I get it.
Thank you, Matt Summers. What's up? Can't wait to see you. We'll see you.
There's Carly Gear
On see you soon.
La Vaca.
And we gotta play another one. Can we see the cow?
I don't know what that's.
It means can we see the cow?
Oh my goodness.
Spanish, high school Spanish coming in clutch.
Chris, to you I say no. I know everyone else would want to.
Music for Chris.
There you go, Chris. No, you can't see the cow.
Can we hire some Irish river dancers? Some Irish river dancers, just like
hire some. That would be a lot of
you could probably
super
find them on
chat
Fiverr.
dancing.
Just one.
Well, okay, so here's the thing with the cow. I know that you love the little cowgirl, but she's not here. So we have the big cowgirl, but she's loaded
we gotta
with
do one
eggs.
for Hurt Panel Forums.
So not such a bad thing. You can't see her, but you can't see her.
This one's for Hurt Panel Forums. Can't stay and watch it live because I'm working, but I had to stop by and say, look for you at Pomona.
Woo! We'll see you guys there. Yeah, we're actually flying out in the morning. So
summer can't teach us anything else, apparently. We've already peaked.
Sorry.
I think music honestly brought out, like, now that we don't have to imagine a beat, we can actually dance on beat. So
Lori's stepping in to help us out. The idea that you can't touch a snake after it's shed because you'll infect it is not based in biological science. Snakes literally shed and then go about their normal business in their native environment.
Science,
which was kind of funny because the snarky side of me, right, the part that has the sharp tongue is like, I want to be like, oh, sorry, let me put it down out of my hands into a bioactive enclosure, which
there's
everybody
no germs there. It's
approves.
just clinical.
Yeah,
it's completely
my hands
clinical.
are too dirty. Let me put it back in the
disinfect
dirt.
this dirt real quick.
Exactly, and I'm just thinking, like, guys, come on, like, I don't know.
Evan Hoops has job potential here. You should hire me, and I'll just sit right by the cow and take her out whenever people ask for on live.
That's a good idea.
Wow, way to make yourself useful. I think that's how you idea. That's how you get hired successfully.
Even you, Evan. I would not allow to take the cow out right now because she needs to relax. We're going to pair her up while we're gone, which is a little bit scary because our male is so tiny. But he's getting the job done, so I think it's going to be good.
Nathan, she's at the music Thomas listens to when he jazzercises. Listen, all right? It's Aqua Zumba, and yes.
Aqua Zumba?
Have you heard of Aqua Zumba?
No, I rejected a Zumba renter for upstairs because I didn't want to hear.
I was a lifeguard once upon a time. I lifeguarded for an Aqua Zumba class, and it was one of those things where your job is like you have to do this. Like this is not your main job, but this is what you have to do. And so you sit there watching these like respectfully, they were rather large people in a pool dancing to salsa music, and you're just kind of like, why am I here? How did I?
Why was this not in your Canada vlog?
This was in like 2018, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's still something that you should vlog. Balls is asking why we only have 18 likes. That is kind of sad.
We have 20 actually.
We get 1 million views on a snake shedding, and have all the new kids telling us it's dirty. Yeah. I just feel like people who are like just getting old enough to have internet for the first time. And starting to contribute.
I think that's what they're on.
I feel two sad things about them today. And yes, I might be poking at some of you a little bit, but if you're this person, just listen to old man Garrett and can take this into consideration for me. Do me that favor. First of all, like, were they raised on just hand sanitizer? Like, I remember, like, okay, I've got 4 kids. But I probably shouldn't be telling you guys this, but like, my kids will like be messy and throw their food around and they're like, oh, my cheese fell on the floor. And I'm like, well, you pick it up and eat it because I paid for that cheese. You know what I mean? Waste not, want not.
Exactly.
And I would rather teach them that lesson and let them have some dirty grit in their teeth than, you know what I mean, for them to be, I don't know, clean and spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, like, I think we're training people that get in wrong. Because there's so much, like, drama in the reptile industry these days that it's like, doesn't matter what group you go. It doesn't have to be a Superdwarf thing. It could be ball pythons. It could be everybody's I've ever talked to. When I used to do Talk 'em Up Tuesday, I would always say, if you could change one thing about the industry, what would it be? And people would always say it was like the internet drama and the trolls online. Yeah. And these guys that are saying this stuff, you know what I mean? They just don't know what they're talking about. But, like, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't run it out there. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's implying that there's a certain level of self-awareness that those people will have.
Right. So, yeah. So, I mean...
5-second rule, it's the best cheese. You're dang straight.
But at the same time, like, I think some of that is on us, like us as in people who are putting out content online to raise it to a higher standard so that people don't think, hey, check it out. I got my first leopard gecko. So what do I need? I need my tank, and then I need a book. And then I need a heat lamp, and then I need some substrate, and then I need an attitude online. Because that's the first thing I learned.
Of a good keeper.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I think part of it is because it's my generation. It's like my generation and younger. I feel like are the ignorant ones online, but I think the internet itself is like maturing. You know what I mean?
Is it?
Or maybe it's just catching everybody at their worst.
No? Do you have to like focus this so they can see the giraffe again? She's just so tiny. She looks big in this one. It's just so tiny. I feel like, like I was talking about that Madhu female earlier. Like, look how tiny she is when she laid eggs. But that's a relative term. Some people would look at that snake and say, it's huge. But this is just straight tiny. It's like a worm with a rapid fire tongue. No wonder they get 1 million views. I'll tell you what. Hey, Ripple's got a super chat. Super chat!
Our hotkeys aren't working.
Come on. Oh, just gotta go.
Nice.
Thank you.
The internet's not mature just because it's older than you, Thomas. All right.
Ripple says, I think people tend to overly humanize snakes and don't realize how adaptable they are. Snake Discovery literally had a headless
Chris
snake
Gear
for years. Oh, that's actually pretty crazy. Chris just wants us to go pull snakes constantly. A 75% purple snow female? I might be able to get in there and get one of those. All right, Chris. Just because it's you.
I'm not babysitting this guy though.
You're afraid to hold it?
I'm scared to lose.
You need
him.
to overcome your fear of snakes.
This is not the fear of snakes manifesting itself. This is the fear of losing snakes, isn't it?
This is Rob's snake. Don't lose it. It's literally his holdback out of all the house snakes. I was like, you can have one. And he took that one.
This guy's being really chill.
I gave him first choice. Rightly so, right? I'll take her back. Okay. I don't trust you with small snakes.
You're just making stuff up now. He's just making stuff up. What do you think you'll start posting your 2022 pairings? I don't think you heard me. Chris, I understand you want to see some snakes, man. Everybody wants to see snakes. All right, go ahead and tell me what the most interesting thing that you've done this week, or how's everybody's week going? What's up?
When am I going to start posting the 2022 pairings?
Yes. Chris says, I just want to see snakes, man.
That's okay.
Losing Rob's snake would have been epic. Yeah, not on today. Rob is finishing stuff so he can leave tomorrow.
We have the longest day.
Do you want to tell him what we're doing tomorrow? I know we've kind of like...
We just said, yeah, we're going to
Pomona. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah,
it'll be good stuff.
Okay, so here's a year and a half. More than a year and a half now. She's in shed. But this is one of the Richard Bilbo females. Check her out, Richard.
There you go. If you keep her at that relative depth, then it'll be good.
Yeah, she's cute. There it is. She's deep in shed, so way less contrasty than she normally is. But these are very, very high percentage purples. No, this is not one that's for sale, guys. Sorry. So, yeah, just to give you a little bit of idea, and we did a little bit of a snow day vlog for the vlog channel. That's not up yet, though, right?
No, that one goes up Saturday.
Yeah, so Saturday you can get a taste of it, but we've had, just like everybody, we've been dumped on with this big storm. So I would say, I mean, how much snow did we get?
We probably got 13 inches, I would say.
Friggin' Duran. Yeah. I feel like it's better with the music.
It's so much better.
Do we dance better with it? In my head, I feel like I dance better with music. Chris said there.
Another super chat. Chris is going for broke tonight.
I knew what he meant. This is an older one. You only have two songs, don't you?
I have two dance moves.
You guys need to share your Spotify
I can actually. No, because we get copyright. Well, now that we. Hold on. I'll add some music right now, and I will surprise you because I won't know what it is.
Jeff would also chip in if we were to show some snakes that don't exist yet. Yeah, so we got like dumped on with snow. Last week I went and picked up. You don't have a mobile thing because we could show them the piles and piles of unassembled cages that we have. But we picked up 20 more enclosures for upgrading the snakes, and then the truck. I'll let you guys watch the vlog, but we'll just say it broke down. How about that?
It stopped moving for a certain reason.
It stopped moving for a long time. Without consent. And so I had this Enterprise like box truck full of cages that was, a couple hours or whatever away from our place. It was supposed to be back on Friday so we could be building cages early this week. That didn't happen. And then we got dumped on with snow, and we got the new place here. So like I talked to like a snow removal place because we've got an acre and a half. We got 2 big parking lots and stuff. It's more than I can do. And I tried this morning.
Yep.
I got up early. I got up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, unloaded the stuff from the one Enterprise truck to the other super chat Enterprise trucks.
Man, people are popping off.
Christina.
Thanks. Isabella Frano says she thinks we have sick moves. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Oh, I was just getting into it.
Yep. I was actually going to play this as an option for...
So, yeah, this morning I woke up. I unloaded from one truck to another truck. We brought the stuff up here. Nothing was plowed. No trucks could get in because there's a little slope. We would not be able to get back out. And then we had some guys come in. Like, I've been trying to get a new water system in this building so we can, like, up the quality of the water that the animals drink, including, like, RO and stuff like that where we want to use it. So, huge water system. It was like a day. They brought 2 big trucks in. I had to shovel out the whole, like, awning area in the back, which is, I think it's like 75 feet by 30 feet or something. So I shoveled all that out so that they could get in. They didn't know if they'd be able to get out. We had the plow guys come in. And then, of course, when they come in, they're like, I don't know why we didn't think of this, but they're like, we're going to shut the water off for the whole day. I'm like, oh, fantastic. So Rob's coming with us to Pomona, by the way. It's going to be a three-man team. It's going to be good.
It's going to be
me, Thomas, and Rob. We'll see you guys in LA this weekend. Yeah, which is pretty exciting. But, he's got just a bunch of extra cleaning to do because he's not going to be here Thursday and Friday. So no water means no cleaning. So poor guy had to go home early. And I told him, I'll call you when you can come back. He's like, all right, please do, because I got a bunch more cleaning to do. So then we get the plow guy in. He plows. Then we get the Enterprise truck in. He comes in. I unload everything. After shoveling all morning, I'm definitely feeling my back issues and stuff today. Then I did Aiden's interview for lunch. Another vlog of me and Ashley. Can we teaser that one? If you guys have seen Hot Ones on YouTube, our vlog is me and Ashley doing the Hot Ones challenge, basically, which was pretty fun.
Does May blast your ears for a second, guys? Oh, I think it has. Hold on. Very loud. I can see on there. It's like dancing out.
Oh man!
All right, but now we have some variety.
Duran says that you can get a hold of Aiden on DM on Instagram.
Yeah,
too.
Aiden doesn't check Discord. I don't think.
Yeah, Christina, I'll just speak for Aiden. What you want, yes, just do it. It'll be good. We'll work it out, and then you can catch up with him there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know he is on Discord, but
I don't know if he has a comment.
Make him to check it. So
you don't check Discord.
I did like twice. I did twice.
All right, I'm
pretty sure.
Turn your voices up to that level. Oh yeah, I can actually turn us up. So we're a little bit louder now.
Wait, we're going to Pomona. You'll be there. Yeah, what's up? I heard Andrew's going to be there too.
Oh, Christina's the first person to experience a super chat.
Oh, this is the good one.
This one doesn't stop until you want it to.
Oh, really? How long do you really want this to go?
As long as you want it to go.
I feel like this one's good. That's about 45 minutes. Honestly. All right. Go ahead. You want to lead Christina Hills? This one
North Carolina legislation Zoom meeting tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Tomorrow.
USARC.org to register. It takes 30 seconds. Please join. Even if you don't speak, every person counts. Tomorrow, guys, that sounds like something very important is going on. So if you got the time or ability to do that, go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Bob Evans says nobody checks their Discord on our Patreon. It's Retic's Gone Wild in there.
It's the Wild West.
There you go.
Need some disco moves up in here.
Man,
music volume is really loud. Just how we like it.
Thank you, Jody. He's trying to take it down. We hear one version. You guys hear another.
Yeah, let me.
So it's a little bit interesting. Oh man. Yeah. So hold on. There was give me your clicky thing. I want to interact with the people.
Do this one. This one is better because it doesn't sound as loud through this.
Does it work?
Yeah. You just have to click on this. Yeah.
Oh, let me see right here. Hold on. I got. Ethan wants to know, how can you buy a house snake from us? I don't sell any yet. We haven't made any that we want to sell. I would say go to Bushveld Reptiles. They're like,
that's who your supplier is, right?
Yeah, and there's other people that are like more present online, but Bushveld Reptiles is, in my opinion, they're tops. You know, so that's where I would go to buy them.
Also,
says,
Scuba Steve,
another stressful work.
Scuba Steve,
yes, it
if
is.
you're in this, if you're in here, I have seen your message, so I promise I'm not ignoring you.
There you go. Jeff wants to know when we're gonna do the 2022 pairings of the website. That's what I was supposed to be doing. So, anyway, when they start hatching, we want to see what we have, and then we'll start adding them. The thing I ran into, I love like the complete records and stuff, but when we started publishing them, I ended up just creating a whole ton of work for myself, answering questions about breedings that didn't actually happen. Like we did one, you guys might have seen the video. We threw a whole clutch of eggs away last year from the Zombie Snow Project.
Really?
We joked around how that's cursed and everything.
Oh, that was part of the.
That was
curse,
on
right?
IGTV.
Okay.
But anyway, people asked me about that for months. They still ask today, hey, what'd you get out of that clutch? No, we didn't get anything out of that clutch. The eggs were all laid with like no veins, so they weren't any good.
Crazy.
So what we did was we started doing them earlier before we knew we actually had like viable babies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It just got a little bit messy. So what we're gonna do is like as they hatch, boom, they'll go up. So as soon as they go up, you guys will see it. Actually, what we're going to do is put them up. This is how it really works. We'll put them up. We'll send a private link to everybody that's on the waiting list for the animals from that clutch. They'll get to pick through everything first. Then we'll release it to the public so that if anyone wants to inquire, if there's any more additional animals available. And then you guys will be able to do all your window shopping as usual. Alessa was talking about bush velvet reptiles.
Thank you for
Did you get some in there,
there,
Alessa? So, but yeah. I don't know. Yeah, has anybody raise your hand in the comments if you have house snakes
or
bush
like
velvet?
like the video too would be a good way to cast your.
You're just trying to get more likes. Come on, that's so artificial. Obviously, if they like
It's
us,
so fake of us.
they'll like us.
This is
So,
true. And if you dislike us,
Alessa put a like right there.
use the like button
for
as a
you.
dislike button.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, they're pretty sweet. So we can ask you anything, right? Jaden says.
Yep.
Yeah. Tonight is a
Social
little bit slower
security
night
number,
because we're about to jump
maybe
out.
a little bit personal.
Yeah, I suppose. But truth of the matter is, like, usually we have a post that goes up right after this video goes down, and you can ask all your questions there for next week, and that's where we draw our inspiration for these talks.
We have 2 posts.
Obviously, we do this so that we can hang with you guys and everything like that. So yeah, if you have a question, go ahead.
Typically, we put up a post after this, and then we also do a post on Monday or Tuesday before the stream. We have a couple questions from last week.
Apex says, what's the price range for a Superdwarf retic with a morph like a GC, a snow, or an albino? Those are all very different. The price is going to be... We have a cool video called How Much Does a Superdwarf Cost? That might be worth checking out. And I actually scrolled like a bunch of prices through on that video. It's a little bit of an older video. But, if you want to get something like a GC is a single gene, it's a codom. If you're talking about like a dwarf or Superdwarf, like you want, like a 7 to 9 foot male or something, you're looking at probably $800 for a golden child because that's a fairly popular morph. The albinos are recessive. They've always held a little bit longer, but dwarf, Superdwarf, albinos, maybe around the same. Females are generally about twice as much as males. And the snows, now you're talking about a double recessive morph. So if you're getting like a dwarf snow, you're probably paying $2,500 or $3,000 or something like that for a male. Again, females are usually about twice as much. And then as you climb higher and higher, like I've only ever sold one of these. This is a very high percentage Superdwarf, not dwarf, purple albino, and that female, and it was posset snow, and that was $5,500. Because honestly, we just don't sell these, So if you're talking about like I want extreme high, 6 generations bred into the Superdwarf stuff, the prices are higher than if you're like, hey, can you just get me one from a manageable bloodline? This is not like a breeding investment or something to advance the genetics. It's just like a good manageable size pet. And we're trying to breed more to like into that realm too, where a lot of people can experience them. It's got kind of a goofy thing with Superdwarfs. It's hard to make the morph small. So those are expensive because they're rare and they're difficult to produce.
That is like the thing in Superdwarf.
Well, I know, but like if you're a beginner, a lot of times people are like, yo, hey, I just want something like super small to start out. And it's like, that's kind of hard because the super small stuff tends to be, very expensive and hard to get and all that kind of stuff.
It's like asking for, I just want a really fast car, if I'm going to start like drag racing or like
I
super
know, but it's kind of the opposite, right? Like a smaller retic would be a better beginner's pet.
Yeah.
But the availability and pricing is still quite high.
Sure.
So usually those are like the awesome breeder investment ones because if the price is high and availability is low, you can make money and a good contribution to the industry by getting into it. But if the price is low and availability is high, then
it's
just run
supply and demand.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, Johnson Sweet Reptiles said finally made a live show. Woo-hoo! Congratulations! 6 p.m. every Wednesday Eastern Standard Time Zone.
Hi, Lori.
Uh,
she is so cute. This girl.
All right.
Lori's cute too.
Nice. Thank you for
All right, let's hear it. Everyone always says, "Wow, the price is really good."
Do you guys
we
have
don't
any
post a lot of our
non-reptile
prices,
pets?
but we make a lot of them. We have good availability. We have good prices and good bloodlines.
Chris Carly said info@retailreptiles.com.
So yeah,
I think the key thing is that it's a process. It's like a little bit of patience to get a nice animal. Versus like
a little bit,
a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm
saying as a non-reptile
I like
person,
to quote all the time. You guys have probably heard it before.
You can't go to Best Buy.
I wanted a Carrampa, and it took me 14 years.
True.
Probably almost $100,000 to get it done. So now you can jump on a waiting list, and in 2 years and 10 grand, you can have a pair. So, so that might be like, holy crap! What did he just say? 10 grand and wait 2 years to do it? But I mean, honestly, that's better availability than there ever has been in the country.
Yeah, it's ease of access.
Find your questions.
Well, we got some people are shooting some questions here. Hey, what's up, Duran? How do you get on the wait list? Yes, what Chris said. Hey, Garrett.
Yeah.
Do you have any Slayer stuff that'll be listed later this year?
What's that?
Ethan Brown wants to know if you have any Slayer stuff to be listed this year. The Slayer Tigers are just so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, the Slayer Tigers were good. Well, if you remember those Slayer Tigers, some of them are up and breeding this year. So if you like those, we cherry-picked ours out of that clutch, got the nicest ones, grew them up, and are breeding them. In some cases, we took the best-looking ones, because Slayers are the largest dwarf locality, but arguably the most beautiful, right? And but we're breeding them into some Superdwarf stock. So you might be able to get the best of both worlds. So we have that. And then we're trying an unproven Slayer female here to see what happens. Will we have pure Slayers? Not this year. So.
Matt Summers says every time I hear Slayer, I think Slayer.
Slayer! Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting some questions here. Let's speed through some of these. Also, guys, if we
This
do
is a
miss your
really
question,
cute-
if we do miss your question, you can put it on a post we're going to put up later.
This is an example of like an extremely high percentage Superdwarf. I figured I'd pull her out to show you. So this is a 2-year-old female that's growing up. Actually, I think she's closer to 2.5. But this is 87.5% Superdwarf and is a phantom. So what we did was we took like a small phantom and 3 generations of breeding into pure Superdwarfs have made this. And so these are outrageously small. They're doing good. Her brother, hi BB. Her brother is already breeding. It's a good small kind of like size perfected bloodline, I feel like, for, the general market. You're getting like a carpet python size retic or something like that.
Sure.
And so if we can get that, if you know Phantom, then you know that they make cows, the ones that everybody's been asking about, and they make blue-eyed leucistics and all manner of cool combinations. So this is kind of where it's at, but you don't get a snake like this for like $700. You know what I mean? This is for somebody that really wants to make like awesome high-level stuff for a long time to come. So
Summer, girl with scales. Did I miss the details on the Superdwarf calendar when I had my COVID sabbatical?
Yeah, I think you did.
What did we say about that?
It's going up. Did you get it?
I didn't hear anything about it.
Jordan Carpenter sent some stuff in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look at my email.
Should I go do it like right now? Go check it out. Superdwarf calendar is coming. So we need to put it together. And yeah, January kind of sucks.
Nice. There is
We'll have to do like through January of 2023 or something, and that'll cover for.
Hey, I didn't
realize
realize I was this involved.
Yeah, you're very involved.
It's a new level of responsibility for me.
All right, there it is.
Perfect. Well, now that I know that's a thing, we can work on that.
We've been so busy around
things
here,
are chaotic.
The calendar looks great.
All right,
It's coming.
Are you seeing any issues in procurement for supplies at the shop as well as rodents? Any pipeline supply chain issues?
Rodents are crazy right now. What a lot of people don't realize, I don't know if I should divulge this much about the industry. I might burst some people's bubbles, but almost all of the big rodent suppliers, those rodents are bred in labs overseas. And so when COVID hit, you have all the shipping problems. You have literally like frozen Chinese bred lab rats coming in. And so I don't know if you guys have seen, for example, like the industry's largest rodent provider is Rodent Pro. That's that type of rat. And their prices have, I think, doubled or gone up like 1.5 times. And so for people that are like price shopping rodents and stuff, it's a bit of a nightmare out there.
Yeah.
We don't really do that. Like we kind of have, bred out our own.
We supply our own pretty
nice GMO bloodline of
vegan
African soft furs.
Vegan except when they eat each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them vegan, that's for sure. But and then rats and stuff, we're getting hooked up and everything. But honestly, the shift is going back to like local suppliers, and we're seeing how hard that is to get enough and how much the price goes up. But I feel like that, pet food industry is an area where it's probably okay that the price goes up and the quality goes up with it. You know what I mean? If you can get locally bred, American stuff that's not all modified and I don't know. I really like to pay for the quality
fast
stuff
food
on my
rodents.
Yeah, but they're like bargain basement stuff that most people do. So anyway, we try to go a little bit higher with that.
Dollar Tree steaks.
And it's making people shop a little harder to get stuff, but it's also doing very good. So.
Yeah. All right. Christina Hill said, I thought we were supposed to vote on the pictures. How exactly is that going down?
Yeah.
Or we just have to put them in a format that they can vote.
Right. Okay. And we said we'll do it through the website.
Okay.
Or at least put like links to everything on the website.
All right, sweet.
He just hasn't done it yet.
Can we do we could do like a Google Doc. Nobody told me about that.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, yeah, we will vote for them. How that happens is still TBD. But we'll keep you posted. All right.
Do you guys prefer morphs that change or reduce the snake's pattern or color over the ones that enhance the pattern and color?
Bro, you have this much room on
Jaden, I like it all.
Push me off frame, man. There we go.
You better?
Yeah, you better.
Dude, I look tired. Look at me on that camera. I've been sweating in a tassel cap all day. You want to see what I look like all day? Bundled up outside in the snow?
You should just put your hat on, unless you don't want to represent the Steelers.
Dad hat. Ashley says this is my Pittsburgh dad hat.
Oh, super chat. From Duran.
This Pittsburgh dad had it. It's a super chat. This is me out in the snow all day long. Woo.
Here we go.
Bring it.
Oh.
Oh, I had a dramatic ending. It didn't go. Woo!
This one never ends.
Thomas is just gonna dance the whole time.
Pretty much. Oh, we got another super chat. Another super chat.
Uh-oh, here we go.
That one's a little slow.
We should probably read them.
What first-time breeders are you most excited about seeing what they make this year? Durant. Visual variant. Go follow him on Instagram.
First-time breeders are you most excited about seeing what they make? I think he's talking about, like, people. Are you talking about people or snakes?
First-time breeders are you most
First-time breeders, like, it's the person's first-time breeding?
Breeders.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's how I
Not just like first time.
Oh yeah, no, that I was asking. Are you talking about my first time breeder snakes? Or are you talking about like people who have bought our snakes that are getting into breeding and stuff like that? So yeah, I don't know. What is he saying? Well, while he says that, Chris Carly Gear says, "Is that true for Cold Blooded Cafe?" You'll have to ask him. Cold Blooded, I've been to their rodent production facility. The way they produce rodents is awesome. Is that all they sell? Just you can ask them. You know what I'm saying? See if they're doing import stuff or they have their own stuff. So those guys are great though. You can hit them up and ask them whatever. They'll shoot you straight.
Is CBC local or import?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Cold Blooded Cafe.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, that's my reptile ignorance showing.
Yeah, I know that they were local for a long time. They bred all their own stuff, and that was like top quality stuff. So if they've been able to stick to their guns on that the whole time or not, I don't know. You'd have to talk to them about that. So
Brazil aqui, way to put out for
what's
Brazil.
up? How's it going, Brazil?
ASMR anime.
You.
Natalia, thanks. Love the new super chat. Keep the hat. I think we should have more like personality stuff. Like maybe I should go put on my sweater.
No, it's off brand.
No.
Mine's at least Pittsburgh. We're
I'll
very
show.
we're very classically
we'll
user here.
It's
on
also
this
cool.
channel. I just love how ridiculous this hat is.
See, the logo's
and
still
so I
showing.
wear it everywhere in public. Logo's still showing. All right, that works for me. It feels like Christmas now. But, yeah.
Look at that.
Jaden saying, do we like hog noses? I love hog noses. Yeah, we don't have anything like that. But someone says, God bless you, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
The live chat says, God bless you.
Thanks.
He says, thanks.
I didn't even hear him sneeze.
He's usually not here, but I'm telling you, he's burning the midnight oil because
Rob
of all
is
the
a
nightmares it's
champ
been
right now,
today.
yeah. All right, you want some questions from our post?
So,
So-
will we produce some golden child tigers this year? Yeah, we might have golden child tigers right now.
All right, this is the.
I might have golden child tigers available, but yes, we'll probably
All right.
also do it.
Evan Hoops has asked quite a few times, so we should address this.
How do we recommend that a new breeder get their name out? That's a big question. I have a couple of videos on that, but I mean the number one thing is I would say try to figure out who your market is. Like if you're brand new, you're probably not producing a lot of snakes right out of the get-go. You know, if you are, you need to hire a huge marketing company and do all that. But if you're like letting it grow organically, then you're probably selling snakes to your friends and stuff like that. So plan your breedings accordingly. You know, like if someone's like, oh, I could produce this snake and it's worth $15,000. The very next question, almost in the same thought, they should ask themselves, how many people do I know that buy $15,000 snakes? And if the answer is 0, that's, even though the snakes have value, that's not going to be a good market for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Your wife's hopping in here, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember to answer
So-
Duran's question about.
Oh, I know, but I didn't see. So what is the up and coming breeders? Is it animals or people?
He'd give you well, if Duran, if you're still here, clarify if you're talking about people or animals.
Yeah.
Hashtag Team Ashley, always putting out Ashley.
Woo.
We filmed a fun video with Ashley today too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were there. You were in the video.
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
me.
my stomach still kind of hurts. That's
Yeah.
gonna be like.
If you've
vlog
ever
material.
seen the hot ones,
I already said it. I
oh,
already
you
said
did?
it. Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
You were here.
I don't remember.
You are.
Really?
You're getting as bad as me. Here,
I hang
Pittsburgh
out
Dad.
next-
You need
yeah.
one of these hats. now.
I don't claim loyalty to Pittsburgh.
Sam Arnett says her daughter decided she wants a hog nose instead
Duran
of a
was
ball.
saying
They
snakes,
are
but
cool.
people would be cool too.
Oh yeah. See, I figured it was snakes. So let
And
me see.
Jeffrey
I'll
L,
start-
I haven't been given an ROR hoodie.
My
Christmas came and went.
My
and it didn't show up.
favorite. Okay, so one of my favorite snakes that's new to me that just bred. We literally just got eggs off of her. Is a wild caught pure Madu that we were able to track down. You know how that is to find, and that represents diversity for our Madu bloodlines. So we bred our proven Madu male. So we actually have 2 clutches of Madus in the incubator right now, and I know everyone's like, yes, I'm going to get one, but the one clutch is only 2 eggs. So that's from our proven girl. You probably saw that on Instagram if you follow all our breeding stuff everywhere. The one that just laid is 8 eggs, but she came to me via Jason Prock, who did a really good job with her. And so Jason gets some babies out of that breeding. And then the rest of it, I need to make sure, because we have such limited diversity and this is a new bloodline, that I save enough to kind of like maintain the future of Madus. So as much as I'd love to sell the first ones that we get or whatever, I feel like this is one of the big lessons I've learned with localities is if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself.
Establish it.
So Madus are worth hanging on to a bunch. So we're going to kind of keep back those clutches. But those are really exciting. Oh, Duran, we had a huge ovulation from the wild-caught Kalatoa Reach Dreams line.
That's cool.
That's hot, yeah. And so I'm going to keep a handful of animals, but those will go out to people on our waiting list. So it's the Reach Dreams male to the Reach Dreams female. It's not technically the same bloodline.
It's a
They're 2 wild
project
caughts,
name more
but it's, yeah, exactly. And so those are really cool because we're talking about Cold-Blooded Cafe. That's forests. All the 100% of the proceeds from those sales goes to straight into a college fund for Forest Boy. So that's pretty cool.
Yep, Lars will be set up.
Jeff's got some good stuff.
Also,
Build a network beforehand. Seek out local reptile shops. That's a good idea. Or reputable people to consign through. Wholesale. Let people sell them individually. Yeah, I think so. I think if you want to... It just depends on the route you want to go. If you want to do the whole retail thing, you got to dress it all up. Duran, my favorite morph breeding from up-and-coming breeders is our Superdwarf Mochino Sun Tiger Poss head annery to our Superdwarf Orange Ghost Stripe Poss head annery. I'm really excited for those. Going to make a bunch of heads.
Here, I'm gonna get distracted if I'm holding
this is Scott Bolter's. You can do it.
No. I just need my right hand.
Well,
okay, let's plug Natalia Prado said, Lori, I'm gonna plug your channel in a second. Guys, Lori was asking for folks with SD retakes to send her photos and videos, and she will highlight them in her SD Superdwarf Sunday videos featuring her Superdwarf Tau Chetty.
Yep. Yeah, he was from us. Yeah, I saw Lori asking on some wild type stuff too. Lori's channel is awesome. Very, very underappreciated channel. So if you guys actually want like good information, go there. If you just want cheap entertainment, I don't know.
Let's find her and put her in the description.
Our million view thing with a snake going, what? I can't see. I got
this is her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lori, you're going in the description of this video. So if you want to find Lori's channel, go ahead and refresh this video.
He's going to
link in 1 second.
Link it below. It's Lori Torini Animal Behavior. So she does a bunch of studies with stuff like that. Very cool. All right. Daron, up-and-coming breeders. Actually, so I mentioned that this girl belongs to Scott Bolter. He has been doing some big things, but he's going to do some big things. That's really cool. And a lot of you guys might not know him. We have G.I. Joe, our own G.I. Joe sales guy. So I don't want to announce too much stuff going on with him right now, but he's got some big life changes coming. But he has a bunch of animals from us, a really nice collection. You can shop through some of our old videos and see some of the stuff that he's picked up. And a lot of them look like they're going to be coming online in the next year or so.
Let's go.
So that's very exciting.
Someone asked, how much would a Restream's female be? Is that to be determined as well?
Just good luck getting one
because they're like
we have
nicest
so we just run with the like pairs of Calatoas are usually about $5,000 right now. The way we do that, it's usually like $4,000 for a female and like $2,500 for a male, or $5,000 for a pair. But the thing is, we have a like definitely jump on and get on that waiting list. It's really cool. I love the fact that we don't make any money on that. All that stuff just goes to his college fund. But these are like real deal.
So
legit,
people on the wait
nice
list
Calatoas.
can get Restream's Calatoas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like anybody can get one.
Yeah.
But the thing is just I know that that particular animal, especially because you asked for like a single female, is like
one of the hardest individuals.
It's a very big ask because the Calatoas are kind of like the baseline for all of shrinking retics down for future generations. So they're in huge demand, especially females. These are F1s from 2 wild-caught parents. It's a new bloodline. That's really high demand. And then the charity aspect of it, too.
This is your wife.
High demand.
Let's
do it.
Riley
says now
what's the most
dance
expensive snake you've ever made?
Dance monkey.
For sale. I feel like Finley.
Do you get it? You guys get it. Somebody should give us in the chat. What is the most expensive snake I have ever made, and would it ever be for sale? First of all, yes, it would be for sale. I like to produce expensive snakes. That I've ever made. Let's just get specific. I think the most expensive snake I've sold was $40,000. Sold
or made? Oh, are you saying expensive as in like?
Made in. So my daughter Riley likes the figures. She wants to know the figures.
Big money person. She could be. She could run your books.
We have a project in the morph that if morph project in the works that if it pans out, I have buyers lined up in 6 figures. So Riley, that means over $100,000. So
wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I don't want people to think like everything is like that. It's just like sometimes it's almost like, I don't know, Lamborghinis are expensive, right? But they came out with a new limited edition retro Countach.
10 bone super chat from Jack Price.
And that's ridiculously expensive, probably not even worth it,
But you could still get a Lambo that's like...
But I would get one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And enough people would that they could do it. All right, Jack, what's up?
There's only so much you can do when you're sitting down. Someday we'll just have to have like a fold... All right, if I grow my hair out again, it'll just
So Jack's got a purple snow male Superdwarf a purple motley head anery Superdwarf female, and he's getting a pure Kalatoa female. What would be a good female to get as a complementary morph or good project to invest in? Man, there's kind of a lot of questions there, Jack. I mean, I would start with like, what's your goal in production? I mean, honestly, this is like a whole conversation because it requires a little back and forth, and I love these kinds of conversations. So you guys can look up my phone number on there, leave me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. We're about to travel, so don't call me tonight. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, if you've got both snow projects, you want complementary female morph or good project. I mean, I don't know. That's a really nice trio to start. You could, because your male is a visual snow, you could branch him out into other stuff. Like adding a pattern mutation would be good. If you could get a really nice like Superdwarf marble, for example, you could run him to that and start down the snow marble stuff. You could get into like on the horizon if you wanted super cutting edge. There's like the Mochino and the Indo Caramel stuff just starting to peek out in the snow. Those would be great projects. You could go a totally different direction and try to get into like a new recessive, something like Pied or Genetic Stripe or Titanium, and take snow into there and make a bunch of triple hets. So I'd say if you're building, those might be good options. If you just want to sell stuff, get high percentage Superdwarf albino females that, you know, het snow or otherwise, and just make whole clutches of albinos and snows, because just as obviously you bought one, you like them. Everybody likes those. They sell super well. So if that's what you want to do. But again, that's from a perspective of like, do I want to sell something? Do I want to create animals to drop into
There's a lot of
market?
things
like,
at play that
yeah, like some people are like, you know what, I'm just in love with like the Karampas and I want to preserve that, or the Madus. So they'll wait until the legitimate ones come around and preserve that. So you have like a Kalatoa female. I don't know what bloodline that's from, but if that's like a legit pure Kalatoa, then that might be something worth getting a different bloodline and keeping that stuff going. So
I want to say one thing quick. Evan Hoops, you're asking some really good questions. Unfortunately, due to like how long some of these questions take to answer, we can't get to all of them, but we will have a post going up right after this.
How do we know the given locality market value? Man, Evan, you need to jump into our Patreon. Honestly, there's we talk about market values on the dwarf of the day. There's like a backside thing there. You can meet a lot of other top level Superdwarf enthusiasts right in there. There's your market.
50 bones.
You know what I'm saying? That's where you need to be.
That's a big one. Joe Losh.
I'll give you $1,000 if you never dance. Oh, I would do that.
1,000 bones right now. We'll never dance on camera again. We'll shake for you. Shake. Yeah, this is me representing you. All right, hold on. We got to do an extra.
Really, I love your channel and your show. Please keep it up. Thanks, Joe. This is what $50 gets you. $1,000 gets you the opposite. Woo.
Yeah, that's a big donation.
There you go.
Thank you. We really appreciate that. That continues to go to help support things like this, content like this, where we can sit down and have conversations with you guys and
absolutely
have a good time.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Evan, that's honestly, that Patreon community is what that's all about. I would suggest probably for what you're wanting to do, to really dig in, learn a lot, get to know the right people. It's probably the best place I can think of to start networking. That's very selfish, but a lot of you guys that are watching right now are on Patreon. So, wave in the comments or something if you guys think Evan should jump in.
We got to clarify. Joe, we want to see the money first. That's just not a transaction, a conditional transaction.
That's true.
We got to see the money first. Okay, we got about 10 minutes left in the stream. And about this time we think about what snakes we're going to name, potentially. Do you have any in mind?
Yeah.
Do you want to name something?
Wait, didn't Chris ask for something else?
Yes.
What level is the Patreon stream? Wait, go back
$5 a month.
Patreon stream. Yeah, no, Zach, you can jump in on the ones and listen. It's $5 a month to get in there. But if you really want to like dig in, talk to everyone, let them know who you are, $30 a month is a great place to start. We have a top tier breeder level one that gets you a whole lot more, but it's limited. It's always booked up. But the $30 one is probably where it's at.
Summer Girl Scale says everyone on Patreon is absolutely awesome, not the least of all me.
I agree with that.
He says he agrees with that. What is logo being paired to this year? All right. Well, when he gets back, we'll get an answer to that question. Yeah, Patreon is a great time. We put out a lot of behind-the-scenes content when we can. We do weekly live streams for Breeder Tier, which is the upper echelon, and then every other week we do a all Patreon stream. Those are a ton of fun. We do those immediately after the live stream, so in about 10 minutes we will be going live. Are we going live with Breeder tonight?
What's that?
We're going live Breeder Tier tonight.
That is Breeder Tier.
Yep, tonight is Breeder Tier. Next week, if you join Patreon at any level,
right.
We'll be going
Give
live
me some
for that.
focus on this bad boy. So he still is his baby colors, but I wanted to show you guys this is a yearling Kalatoa, and this is from the wild-caught Reach Dreams male. Now, this is not from the female that I said I was excited about breeding because she's wild-caught. What was it?
What is logo being paired to this year?
Oh, man. Just Kalatoa Karumpa Cross, pure females. I'll just leave it at that.
Whoa.
So, yeah, that's pretty hot.
Let me give you...
I'm actually really excited for those. So, you heard it here first.
Get on the waiting list. Boxes in the right spot.
I think you can see it. All right, so this guy's pure Kalatoa. Dad was that amazing wild caught, and if you look at him, you can see a lot of Dad's influence. Now, he doesn't have his grown-up colors yet, but he's definitely taken on some of those cool blues and silvers that the Kalatoas get. So this guy is our holdback from that bloodline to kind of champion the bloodline forward, moving on. And so he's going to be a really critical animal around here for pure Kalatoa bloodlines. So what this, I'm just trying to lay it on you guys. Like, this is a very important animal for Kalatoas in the future.
And we're naming this one.
And you guys get to name him.
So how we do this is you guys suggest your name in the chat. Garrett is not going to see who names what because there is no bias that goes on here. I'm going to shout out whatever names you guys give us.
The names are entirely picked on my bias.
Well, yeah, but not based on who, because some people are just.
This guy's too important for picking friends. This guy needs a.
So go ahead and start dropping your names in there. In just a couple of seconds, we'll start reading those off. He's gonna be
like the foundation of a bloodline.
The sooner you get your name in there, the more likely it'll be picked.
This guy's dad is the most beautiful Kalatoa I've ever seen, in pictures or otherwise, like hands down. So I got high hopes for him. It's really nice to have a captive bred one and know that we can move the bloodline.
Listen,
forward.
Ashley, there's sometimes I can interrupt Garrett, and sometimes there's no stopping him.
Doo-doo. Ashley said Thomas missed the super chat.
Oh, I saw the super chat. We just had to go back. There's a bit of a delay, so we.
Gotcha. All right, are we getting some names?
Yes.
What's Big Daddy's name?
All right, Gary, Mowgli, Hawkeye, Jagra, Papa Smurf, Adam, Gray, Blitzen, Asri, Steve, Baloo, Sultan, Ka, Apollyon, Dan, Alfred the Goat, Rafiki, Crispin, Geometry, Dream Machine. These are interesting names this week. Thor, Stone as in cornerstone, Cherry, Henderson, Ron, Dorian, Clarice, Kane.
I'm gonna go with Geometry.
Geometry.
Because look at how, one of the defining characteristics of that Reach Streams animal is that crazy, kaleidoscope, intricate.
Famous Jay
pattern.
Fresh.
It's pretty
Congrats.
Pretty cool. So I like that. So you want to tell them what to do with that?
Go ahead and send us an email to thomas@reachoutreptiles.com. And we will get back to you with a picture of the snake that you named. And then if you send us your Instagram, we will put that up as a story. Sorry, we have been a little bit slacking with getting back to those, but now that it's going to my email instead of the info@reachoutreptiles, you're not getting lost among a bunch of sales. I'm just saying it's not getting lost among all the sales emails and all that stuff. So that'll go to my email. Go ahead and send me an email. Famous Jay Fresh. Congrats. You don't really win anything other than a shout out on Instagram, and you get to know that you have a snake in this room if you ever come here that has a name that you picked on there, and that's pretty special to me. Garrett, are we naming another one? But yeah, go ahead and send us an email to my email, thomas@reachoutreptiles.com. He'll be back in a second, hopefully. We need to get some loading music in here. Christina, let me look for yours. We've been strapped. I will look right after this stream. Oh, there it is. I do see it. We're kind of a week behind on these. I see it, and I will get back to you on that. Thanks for letting me know. Honestly, it's these moments I don't really have a lot to say because I'm used to just sitting there and listening to Garrett talk for the whole time, and then I just find myself sitting here, and I'm like, wish Garrett would come back so I could answer questions.
Oh, I was joking around with Rob.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about, I hope the Enterprise guy doesn't see this, but Rob, we were stuck in this truck for 5 hours on the side of the road, and he had to relieve himself. Ooh. So he had a big green tea bottle, and he did that, and then he left it in the truck. And then the guy helped me unload today, and he's like, hey, one of your guys left this green tea. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Dude, he said that?
Yeah, it looked like green. I mean, it kind of looked like green tea.
Oh,
but he
no.
Found this.
I heard about it before the guy
you.
found it.
And yeah,
he was
he
oh,
found
no,
it and brought it back to me. It was crazy. We have to dance? I did get sidetracked by Rob.
What's up, Phil? I didn't see anything.
Oh. Someone said just dance. Has any of the snow at your place melted yet? Dawn, yes, it has. Finally. Yeah, Dawn saw it. Really just today. But I heard it's supposed to like rain and then freeze again. So, whew.
Also, Apex Geckos. This is something I've been telling Garrett we should do.
Because
to let their son have a retake.
Do you guys
and husband to have a wife.
Like just a little series where Garrett unleashes whatever he can sales-wise.
It's like a sales
straight
pitch.
Into the camera.
Comedy sales
parents,
pitch.
Let me count the ways by which your son will benefit from having his own reticulated python.
And it should be like, you should paint a picture of them going
that just took me back to like 15-year-old me
prison.
Fighting wild-caught
It'll be like, if your son doesn't have a retake,
everywhere.
he'll go to jail down the road because he will not have responsibly take care of things.
He'll never have money for drugs.
Yeah.
That's a meme. I saw it.
Really?
Do we have any Sunfire Golden Childs available?
Okay, I might have one.
I might have one Sunfire Golden Child head albino male Superdwarf yet, Abigail. 1 minute? No way. 7 o'clock. Did you get mine? I sent it about a minute ago. Whoa. Jelly Lindsay. Is that who named it? Or Super Chat?
I sent it about a minute ago. I don't know. Did you get mine?
Girl with Skills says you got to try harder. I don't know. That was really hard. I had to trade like every birthday and Christmas for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I got a random.
To get mine. It still took me till I was
super random email from a random thing that I'm scared of. Loki. I don't know if you got this though. Wait, did you name one?
Loki.
I'm confused about the email. Email me again explaining Sandy-wise. Like you're right, Christina. We'll give both sides the we'll go with just partner to partner, how to convince your partner. But we can she called me out on sexism. I'm a little
You're kind of sexist.
I don't know how to respond. It's
male chauvinistic pig.
Yep.
That's how I would describe you.
We are just a whole pigsty.
And honestly, I mean, the truth of the matter is, like, some of our best customers are women that constantly have to convince their husbands to step out the way. I mean, you just saw Hadley came in with her husband.
No, you're all good, Jelly. Like, I was just confused about it. That was funny. That made me laugh.
So, all right, cool. Well, thank you guys, breeder level patron. We'll see you after this on the live stream.
If we missed your question,
if you guys are going to the Pomona show, we would love to see you there. Also, we're doing our video a little differently this week.
Yes. If you are going to the Pomona show, then we're going to be putting out on Friday. We're going to be putting out a video that will show you everything that you have to see from our perspective.
So just a little bonus for you guys who stuck through to the end.
Yep.
We are going to go through our Friday and show you the show before the show opens. So tune in this Friday. We're going to film, edit, and drop it right there so that you can get it fresh and see everything that's up with that. So, and that way you'll be able to go in on Saturday or Sunday, educated, get right where you need to be, and do what you got to do. So, yup.
All right. Cool. Well, we will breeders here. See you in a sec.
I like Lauren Walker's style.
What's that?
She just orders the snake. 'Tis better to beg forgiveness
than to ask for permission fairly.
That's true.
Well,